So guys, he is set up. Here is the box of the Spirit Halloween 2016 Howling Werewolf. This guy's box right off the bat is a huge box. And I'm not going to spend too much time on the box because I've shown it in like 10 videos now. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick look at it. Same exact stuff on sides and everything like that. Same stuff on the other side. And then same stuff of this part on this side. By the way, here's Smoldering Zombie. He's set up, Twitching Banshee, and everyone, here is the Howling Werewolf. This guy is an awesome 2016 prop. Probably my favorite prop of the year, if not one of my favorites, but if I've got it first, it's clearly my favorite. Now, this guy, let's just start with the detail, and then I'll go into some other categories such as appearance, is he scary or not, like, I'll then show a demo of him, of course, I'll show his quality, I'll tell you guys how big he is, obviously, and you can already tell, but without further ado, guys, let's begin. Now, let me just say another right off the bat footage right here. I did not connect the tail because that would make him huge. And I'm thinking about putting, when I put Reaching Arm Tombstone, when I get that prop, I will most likely put it behind, like right over here. If not, maybe I'll put it right over here or here. I'm working on this Halloween room really much. The projectile thing is almost done. You could see that little pipe running through. So I'm going to have to keep working on that. So I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to set up Howling Werewolf. But guys, let's just start with his detail. So we are going to start with the almighty, the scariest part of him, the head. Now this prop's head is the main particle of the prop. Let's just look at the nose first and the mouth. Now this nose looks like a dog nose. This is the sensor. However, I do not have him on sensor. I indeed have him on step head. But that's his sensor. It's kind of like placed as like nostrils, I guess you can say. And then over here, you have the rest of his nose, his snout, and it's like a, by the way, it's like a rubber under it's kind of like a plastic. I don't want to play around with it too much because I'm afraid, because he's like moving every time I touch him slightly, because like he's kind of like on a bend, so it's a little bit weird, but it's fine because I still love this prop. Then over here, his tongue. This tongue, now his head just came in the box like that. His tongue's a little bit disorderly. When he came in the box, but his mouth still works. And here are his teeth. His teeth look like real wolf teeth, and they are awesome detail. Don't know if you guys can see the full detail. When you see him in real life, for those who haven't already, you guys would be impressed with the teeth detail. It's like actual teeth. It even feels like it. It's like a bendable rubber plastic kind of. And it's nice. Now the fur is awesome detail. It's like exact wolf material fur, and it has that nice pick to it. Underneath it is like a rubber. Like his head's kind of squishy. It's a little bit plastic on the snout. Then like the head is like all like rubber. And then the ears are like a plastic, like a hard plastic this time. And the ears have great wolf detail. This prop just looks and represents a wolf. It is a great prop. If you like werewolves, Jaden, I'm talking to you. This is the prop for you. The prop for you. I don't think there's any other werewolf prop that can counter with this prop, or at least from what I've known of. I've been into Spirit since 2012, and I've seen Limb Ripper and Werewolf Spitter. I think this guy is better by far. So let's go to his hands now. Now these hands are scary. And by the way, his hands are big. Like, they aren't huge, but look, still. Here's my hand compared to his hand. He literally has a full finger length on me. Like, that's crazy. And I still haven't taken off the letter tags, but I don't think I'm going to take them off, because for when I disassemble them and put it back together for 2017, I'm going to need to know that. But here are his claws. Great black long nails, really representing a werewolf. Once again, the creases and wrinkles like most of those awesome, scary props. Same exact detail on the other hand. What's going to be different here? Still awesome detail. Now if you go back, here's his clothes, and his clothes aren't clothes material. It's more of like, not even a cotton, it's more of like a definite fabric. And it kind of hangs off, kind of, so that's still cool. It definitely represents a scary thing. If you ask me, they should have just maybe put a little bit of blood on it, but I don't think they were trying to, like, make him seem like he was a killer. I guess, like, the man was just turning into a werewolf when they made this prop. But his clothes still have definite detail. Nothing major on the clothes. His sleeves right there. But it's also not bad detail, but also isn't great detail. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get back there, but I'll try my best. Here are his pants. I know you can't really see. It looks kind of black through here, but they are actually a dark navy blue almost. And now the pants are like, not jeans material, but they're just like a regular fabric, kind of cotton-like material. I don't really know how to explain it, but it still is, it's not pants material. I can tell you guys that right now. Now his feet, and his feet are huge. Like, I mean, you could consider this legs, feet, whatever, because these things go all the way up to like the tip of his pants right here. But here are his claws on his feet, awesome detail all over both feet. You have that kind of like fur marks over here, not actual fur, but it's still there. Because why would they put fur on feet? It would be a little bit weird. So let's just make a quick runabout of this guy again. Now let's talk about his appearance, and this guy has a definite scary appearance, especially for someone who's up to his face. Very scary. Like, that's usually like 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds, in that range of age. Definitely would scare the out of them. But either way, guys. Now here are his eyes. I forgot to do that. Sorry about that. His eyes are kind of like, well, they beam like an orange glow, kind of like an orange yellowish, like a fire glow. So that's what I like about them. They have like these little red veins inside of them, kind of. You can't really see it through the camera because of the quality. But maybe I'll try and, while I'm making this video, I'll try and edit it out to be 1080p, or 1080 pixels. And his tail, like I said, is supposed to go back there. Tail is great detail, basically the same exact fur as this. Now, his quality. Now, his quality isn't bad. His setup is definitely a difficult setup, and it definitely isn't an easy setup. If you don't, you're gonna definitely need 2 people to set up this prop. I help my dad help me with the prop to set it up. And it definitely isn't an easy setup, but it also isn't hard, but it definitely isn't easy. He's definitely maybe the hardest of all my props when it comes to setting up it. Because he really is a big prop, and you have to pay attention to all the wires. Because he does come with a lot of wires through his head. Back here is like wires. And let me just give you guys a sneak at the module. Maybe I can actually sit down and see it. There's the module. Don't know if you guys can see it well. But you connect all the frames completely. Like one on top of another of each body frame. And then you connect it all at once. There's poles that connect to the top of the feet. So it is not a easy setup, without a doubt. But it also isn't a hard setup, but it also isn't an easy setup. It really is how you guys look at it. Some people might think it's easy. Like me, I think it's just eh. But either way, guys, now this guy's quite, like I said, he is a pretty sturdy prop, but he is a little bit loopy when you touch his head. Like, you'd see him shaking a little bit, and you can see his clothes kind of like wither a little bit. But now, guys, let's talk about what company he's made from. I don't know about the company, really. Seasonal Visions, I'm assuming. He's definitely, I think, Seasonal Visions. This guy has the same exact motor box as Twitching Banshee and Smoldering Zombie, and same exact placement of volume control, the same exact speaker placement. He's a Seasonal Visions prop. And by the way, the base, guys, the base is your average Seasonal Visions base. It's actually your average base in general, but Seasonal Visions uses that metal framing base. And it's pretty sturdy of a base, but the prop itself, since it kind of hangs over from like here on, like this part of his body on, makes him a little bit bounce a little bit when you touch it. So I don't suggest touching it a lot, unless you want him to maybe fall forward and break his head, which is the main part of him, so that'll be pretty upsetting. So now, guys, let me plug him in, and I'll show you him. I'll plug him in. Why is Twitching Banshee plugged in? Oh, wait. Is he already plugged in? I think he's already plugged in. Alright, so is he step head activated? There you go, guys. You can hear his motor. His motor's pretty loud, but he's not that loud. I don't have him that loud, because I have a dog in the house, and she'd probably be pretty scared by him. There he goes. Awesome prop. Now, let's talk about his price. For those who don't know, this prop is $250, and with a coupon, which is what I use, 20% off, I spent about 200 on him, plus tax where I am. So, about 210 almost. So, not too bad. If you ask me, 250 for this guy is a little bit too overboard, but 200, get him. If you get a chance with a coupon for this guy, get it. You will not be regretting anything with this prop. He is an awesome prop for 200, 250. That's expensive, very expensive, but I spent about 200 on him, I have to say. So, guys, his animation is great. Great animation. His mouth movement's flawless. That's some great mouth movement. Probably the best mouth movement on any prop spirit has ever sold. And he's just an awesome prop, and I highly recommend him. If you like werewolf and beasts and these type of props, this guy may be your favorite prop. Because I think out of these guys now, not all my props are set up yet, but when they all are set up, by the way, guys, 2015 props and over 2016 props stay in this room. Under 2 years or older stay in my room. So maybe I'll make a video of that eventually. But guys, this guy's definitely, if you like werewolves, beasts, and that type of prop relation genre, this will probably be your favorite prop. Because I think this guy right now takes the cake of my favorite prop that I own at the moment. Hopefully that'll change, because that would be kind of weird for 2017 for him to still be my favorite prop. But then again, you never know. But why are we talking about 2017? 2016 has only just begun, and I'm very excited to get some more props around this room, such as Boogeyman, Hey Bill Popper, Reaching Arm Tombstone. For clearance, I'll probably pick up Lunging Pumpkin Carver and Smoldering Zombie Groundbreaker. But guys, what do you guys think of the Howling Werewolf? His box is huge. He's a huge prop, so that explains it. And I want to know what you guys think of him, really. And another thing, please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And remember, guys, I'll catch you all next time.